For this last part, I'm going to explain, or I'm going to give a mathematical explanation onto why 0 factorial equals 1. I'm going to start by just providing you with the definition. N factorial is equal to n times n minus 1 times n minus 2 times n minus 3 all the way down to 1. That was the recipe that I introduced. So the next step here is that I'm going to rewrite this equation. I'm going to rewrite it as n factorial equal to n times n minus 1. But now, instead of writing everything that follows, I'm going to condense this by putting the factorial on n minus 1. So n times n minus 1 factorial. I reduced the expansion by just emphasizing it on n minus 1. So this is true. This is a different version of the definition that I introduced. Next, I'm going to play with my equation by letting n equal 1, meaning that I'm going to substitute, and everywhere I see an n, I'm going to replace it by a 1. So here we're now going to have 1 factorial equal to 1 times 1 minus 1 parentheses factorial. Now I can simplify my equation. I can divide in here. I can split this equation here just to emphasize the left hand side and to emphasize the right hand side. Whatever I do to the left hand side, I have to do it to the right hand side. So here I'm going to divide by 1. If I divide by 1 on the left hand side, I gotta divide by 1 on the right hand side. So on the left we have 1 factorial, which is just 1 times 1, and here we're dividing that by 1, and that equals, well, these ones we can cross them out and we're left with parentheses 1 minus 1 factorial. Now here on the left hand side we can also cancel out 1, so we can cancel out this one with that one, and we're left with 1 equal to, and now let's evaluate what's inside the parentheses. 1 minus 1, that's going to give us 0 factorial, and hence 1 is equal to 0 factorial.